Dearest friends, relative to the escalating discussion that Earth is flat, I am getting a knot in my stomach. Actually, my whole energy system starts to ache and contract. Increasingly my natural breathing is being interrupted and I am starting to feel really sick because the healthy currents of energy flow in my body are being interrupted. How about you? Is my system being that brainwashed with the belief that Earth is a spinning globe, that the truth is making me literally sick? Experience is the key. Our physical and energy bodies are having without doubt a symbiotic relationship with our present home Earth and her divine spirit Gaia. Of course, otherwise we would not be able to live on her and to evolve with her. We are energetically directly connected with her sacred being and we are sharing with her the same energetic shape. The truth is, I feel happy when united with Earth Mother, tacitly knowing she is a sphere. This inner feeling happens in undivided unity consciousness, and I feel it holistically, without engaging the gross thinking mind, while I myself feel whole. The highest form of a human being is indeed spherical light, spherical energy. Human beings are spherical beings. And the expression of ultimate consciousness is spherical, concerning form. When I allow myself to feel this sphere of light around my physical body, then I feel united with the consciousness of Mother Earth, tacitly knowing she is a sphere. We could not evolve on Earth Mother if she was not able to support that spherical shape. Which means she herself has a spherical energy field around her. This spherical field of consciousness carries information, including the information about her physical shape. And this is what is communicated to me when I feel her with my total being. Now when I go into the conceptual gross mind of the left brain, disregarding my inner feeling and unity consciousness, separating from the consciousness of Earth Mother, and think, this Earth is flat, I start to feel immediately sick, my energy field suffers. All my life currents stop flowing somehow, everything falters and breaks off. This tells me, something is very wrong about that thought. Therefore I trust the information of my body, gross and subtle, that Earth is spherical. Try it yourself. Earth Mother does not have to be by all means perfectly spherical. In the worst case she also could look like a wrinkled potato, when we forget the oceans, as some scientists claim. The simple fact that we have to disregard our holistic feeling of being and inner knowingness, to limit ourselves, to use the left brain thinking, to follow the up to 200 arguments, measurements and other materials, found on the internet, that allegedly proof that the Earth is flat, is just debilitating. It hurts our energy field. And my question is here, whether the dark forces want exactly that. They want our confusion, our weakening. They want to disturb and upset our deepest knowing that is experienced in this whole body feeling energetically. My own sphere of light is immediately disturbed when I imagine Earth is flat. I observe myself even stopping breathing. It is painful. So because of this experience I cannot agree that Mother Earth is flat. I trust rather my own organism that has a symbiotic relationship to her, be it the physical body, the plasma body or the light body. Light carries information. And the theory of a flat Earth does not coincide with the information I get in my light body. So why has this flat Earth theory become such a strong idea recently? I feel this is because of the wicked-minded ones, who slowly have been brainwashing us with twisted arguments, introducing this idea of a flat Earth. And I feel that even the Flat Earth logo of the UN is part of that plan. What do we really know about these people who are trying to prove that Earth is flat with arguments that never really satisfied my mind, as always heaps of more questions arose. To me it is part of the twisted plan to brainwash us. Yes, although my whole energy system felt violated, I still explored the arguments of a flat Earth. The state of consciousness. So to me it is ultimately about the question, with what state of consciousness are we looking? The answer is directly related to this question. So many beings from different realities are manifesting here, and many want to find the answer by using their left brain only. And if they do this, for them the earth might appear to be flat. Because they followed the path of the left brain that uses piecemeal to prove the whole. Flat Earth exists in this case as an image in the brain only, but Earth Mother is not felt whole bodily. How can truth be discovered that way? Left brain thinking is there to help us navigate through the details of daily life. But this level of thinking does not serve to answer the great questions of life. We must approach this consideration holistically, engaging our entire being, which is feeling awareness. Then we know, tacitly, that Earth Mother is a sphere. Using a similar model, approximately 95% of our consciousness is unconscious. But we have access to the 95% subconscious content if we start to unite with our spherical shape that embraces 100% consciousness. It is like entering the Akasha Chronicle, in which everything that exists about our planet and its history is contained. And this knowledge cannot be accessed by the means of the left brain. But with the inner faculty of knowing, we tacitly know that Earth Mother has a spherical shape. Controlling the left brain. It is exactly the trick of the controllers, to keep us busy in the left brain and therefore in a lower consciousness, to prevent us to evolve. They also seem to instigate the desire for a grandiose self-esteem. Because there is an argument with numerous followers, that the flat Earth and Earth humans are the center of the whole universe, while all other spherical planets are revolving around or above her, including the Sun. Interesting enough, the spherical shape is being regarded in this context as inferior. Even if this idea would be correct, I consider the true greatness of the human being not dependent on a superior status over against the rest of the universe, but this greatness is highest divine consciousness itself, the supreme divine substance and source, that is our true nature. In it the universe arises. And again, its shape expresses itself as a sphere. The controllers catch two flies at once, to keep us humans in the left brain and to maim Gaia. To my inner feeling is this a further trick, with which the Dark Ones try to prevent Gaia to express herself as the perfect form of divine consciousness. This is a very important point in this discussion too. So why not allow this infinite consciousness to fully express itself? Let's not put down Gaia's existence to a flat, lifeless and powerless disk. If we approach from a higher standpoint our question, then it becomes crystal clear that a satisfying answer requires the participation of our entire being, to feel and to be completely happy. Therefore for me the answer is clear. I follow the way whereby I feel whole and happy. Because happiness is the truth of our being. After all, we cannot answer the claim that Earth is flat with yes or no. The answer can only be found from a higher point of view, that is transcending the consciousness of duality and separation. Thinking versus being. The linear, conceptual mind is being characterized by fragmentation. One piece after the other is being displayed. But if we desire to discover truth with the entirety of our being, piecemeal ceases to exist. When we are aware with unity consciousness, all these so-called proofs lose their clout. But with piecemeal proceedings always more and more questions arise, for example also with pictures of sunsets, that allegedly prove that the sun is not setting, but only moves away from the observer. But to me this appears to be absurd. I cannot find any proof in these images, that the sun is merely moving away. It feels like being urged to twist my mind and see things that don't exist. Like the emperor's new cloths. Altogether this material of proof is absurd because they are showing merely limited parts from the overall context, which are to proof the whole. And this is impossible. We do not need to be grandiose beings on a flat earth in the center of the universe. We only need to be. Only be. Not to be grandiose, and not to be small. Merely to be. The reality of being is not included in all these researches that intend to prove that Earth is flat. It does not seem to exist. We are being diverted from that what we are, consciousness and energy, with a spherical form. Therefore we only can answer such critical questions with our evolved consciousness, which is the energy of love. And above all, we can answer these questions only united with the spirit of Gaia herself. With the lower, conceptual mind we never can clarify this dilemma. As if separation from the observer and the observed would be possible. But the answer is in subjective awareness, the awareness of that which exists. And this expresses itself always as feeling awareness, an awareness that is the essence of our being. And if it feels round or perfect, then it is right. And if it feels imperfect and painful, then it is wrong. This is for me the directive for all situations in life, not only for the flat earth consideration. Much love and inspiration to us all. Utapo Zagarudal.